6x4 dual 51 20-inch joiner planer is the ideal solution for a small woodworking shop. It combines both a 20-inch joiner with a 20-inch planer in a very small footprint. The overall length of your joiner tables is 88 inches. I've now added an extension table to both the in-feed joiner table and the out-feed joiner table, giving you a total length of 112 inches. The joiner fence uses a parallelogram style of adjustment. By utilizing the parallelogram style joiner fence, it allows the joiner planer to retain a small footprint so you can keep it up against the wall. To adjust your joiner fence, loosen this kip lever. Now you're able to adjust the fence for your workpiece width. To tilt your joiner fence, loosen this kip lever. That'll allow you to tilt to 45 degrees. The joiner fence has a positive stop at 45 and one back at 90. When edging a tall, narrow board, the joiner guard can become in the way. To avoid this problem, Felder offers the comfort style joiner guard. This allows the whole guard to be folded down, and now you can work comfortably with your workpiece. Here's the handle for your joiner table adjustment. By increasing the depth of cut for the joiner table, you can see the two machine guideways. Felder uses their patented V-block adjustment, guaranteeing you absolute precision. The changeover from joiner to planer takes seconds. To accomplish this, you have to loosen two kip levers. Now you raise your joiner tables. And by flipping your dust chute, you now have a 20-inch planer. With the joiner tables up, I now can show you the cutter head and the planer drive system. Underneath this blue protective plate are your anti-kickback fingers. This gray piece of steel is your spring-loaded pressure bar. Underneath the pressure bar is a serrated steel in-feed roller. This is your cutter head. This machine has been upgraded from the standard 4-knife cutter head to a 6-knife cutter head. The second gray piece of steel is your outfeed pressure bar, and underneath is a smooth steel outfeed roller. A major chore in the woodworking shop is changing the knives on either your joiner or your planer. Felder has addressed this issue. On your Format 4 joiner or planer, the machine comes standard with a 4-knife Felder cutter head. Changing knives takes just about a few minutes. We also offer an option for a 6-knife cutter head. This is a great option if you're working with either exotics or very figured woods. We also offer as an option the Tersa cutter head. I now want to show you how easy it is to change a Felder knife. When you go to change knives in your Felder cutter head, all that's needed is an Allen key. No other tools are required for aligning or setting each knife. By loosening each of these set screws, it'll allow me to remove both the knife and the knife holder. With all the set screws now loosened, I can remove it. Be careful, the knives are sharp. With both the knife and the knife holder removed, I can show you the holder. The holder has indexing pins. Those indexing pins reference each of your knives. The knives are double-sided and have holes to index off of. You simply use one side of your knife, flip it over, and mount it back on your knife holder. You then drop the knife back in, align it, and tighten it back up into place. Be careful when tightening that you stagger. This will ensure that each knife is held in place securely. Changing a joiner knife is that quick. Here's the control panel for your machine. The green button turns both the joiner and the planer on. The red button is your off button for both. These two buttons are for your planer bed only. This button raises and lowers the planer bed. The white button is your fine adjustment, or an incremental adjustment to bring the planer bed up. You have an LED display for your planer bed height. Here are the controls for your feed on your planer. Your first one is your knob to engage the feed motor. Your second control is your adjustment for your feed speed. It's adjustable from 13 up to 52 feet per minute. Your red button is your emergency off switch. The planer bed uses a 4-post system for raising and lowering. In addition to the 4 posts, Format adds 2 machined guideways on each side of the bed. That's so that as the planer bed moves up and down, it has controlled movement, and that's to prevent any lateral movement front to back. The planer bed itself is 20 inches in width and 35 inches in length. And because at the factory they mill in RF coupling, you can add extension tables to it to increase the length. Thanks for allowing me the time to show you both the features and benefits of the Format 4 Dual 51 joiner planer.